Buenos días y bienvenidos a todos. Good morning and welcome, everyone. Welcome to a community dedicated to providing spiritual tools for living a happy and full life. My name is Karina Shear, and I am the spiritual director and founding minister here at the Center for Spiritual Living, Puerto Vallarta. If you would like to join us for the live Zoom meeting, please contact me for the link and the password, or check our website, www.cslpv.org, and you'll find the link on the weekly talk section. Today is Sunday, April 19th, 2026, and we are continuing our annual theme, Open at the Top. The topic for April is the practice of becoming. Today, our topic is listening beyond the noise of the world. And the suggested reading for this month has been a book by Mark Nepo, The Endless Practice, Becoming Who You Were Born to Be. So at this time, I would like to once again welcome everyone, including those that are new to our teaching and to our center here in Vallarta, whether you are on the live Zoom call or watching the replay at a later time. Here we teach a philosophy that honors all faith traditions. So whatever path you are on, know that it is the right one for you. Here we teach a philosophy called Science of Mind. It is a teaching based on new thought and ancient wisdom, where we offer spiritual tools and principles to promote personal growth, and we honor diversity in all aspects. When Dr. Ernest Holmes founded this teaching in the 1920s, he had studied both Eastern and Western spiritual texts to create the science of mind, which focuses on the individual use of thoughts and this powerful thing called the mind. When asked to provide a concise definition of the science of mind teaching, he had replied that it is a correlation of laws of science, opinions of philosophy, and revelations of religion applied to human needs and aspirations. So each week we offer a service with an inspirational message. We offer the Zoom meeting at 10 a.m. and we also meet at noon on Sundays. Whether you are on the Zoom call or in person, please join us after the service for some coffee and some great conversation with like-minded people. So now let's review our purpose, vision, and mission statements. We have a grand purpose, and that is to awaken and celebrate diversity and to love and serve our community. We do this by means of our vision, creating the life you desire. And this is supported by our mission to provide spiritual tools for personal growth and transformation. And more on all of these can be found on their own drop-down column on our website. And now, as we have been continuing, let's have a reading from the Creative Thought magazine for an affirmation for spiritual mind treatment for today. This is from the Creative Thought magazine from April 2014. And just a reminder that affirmative prayer is always done in first person. So I invite you to gently close your eyes and take these words as your own, if you so choose. Infinite intelligence indwells me. Unconditional love sustains me. Perfect peace enfolds me. Absolute joy expresses as me. God and I are one. Spirit's desire is that I have abundant life and that my joy be complete. This is the truth of my being, even when I don't feel it. My thoughts rule my world and I rule my thoughts. reminded of the truth, desirous of embodying the attributes of spirit, and intentional in expressing love, light, and joy. I now choose which thoughts I think. I am created in the very nature of God. I am an individualization of life itself. With my consent, spirit expresses through me and as me. It is my honor and privilege to enact spirit this day. With absolute certainty, the law of attraction responds and draws to me the right people and circumstances in which I give love and experience boundless joy. Grateful for the understanding that I set law in motion through the power of my word, I now release it and direct the law of mind to act upon it. I let it be so, and so it is. And that was originally submitted by licensed practitioner Monica Ruth from Redondo Beach, California. So what if silence were the doorway to a more authentic life in the practice of becoming? This week, we will explore how stillness and quiet open us up to a deeper listening. Are you willing to stay in silence, let go of your defenses, and surrender to the healing whisper of truth? So join us in this conversation and learn how to listen beyond the outer noise. Ernest Holmes said this: "We are surrounded by all sorts of vibrations, and if we wish to catch any of them distinctly, we must tune in." So within us lies a stillness that transcends the muting of external and internal noise. It is the alignment with our true self. And this something greater goes beyond our thoughts, expectations, ideas, and actions. The practice of becoming invites us to listen beyond the world, becoming aware of what keeps us from truly hearing life. It teaches us that silence can be an active teacher and that inner stillness helps us discern the truth. In the book, Becoming Who You Were Born to Be, Mark Nepo wrote this: "Under the harsh noise of the world coming in on us, this is how the things that last move. A small wave from the deep moves us on, and the more we're moved, the more we bend and bow and reach for each other. Our very life is the ground of practice by which we struggle to unlock the gate and let life in. It's the murmur of life that fills us with another chance. Little by little, it's the courage to assume our full stature one more time that enables us to do the heart work that always makes us come alive. It's the turn from hiding to giving that releases heaven on earth." So what does keep us from truly listening to life? Today, we live in a whirlwind of distractions: social media, outside opinions, and the endless news of the world. Often our thoughts are in motion, and this unending mental flow, fueled by fear and the illusion of separation, prevents us from listening beyond the noise. Ultimately, the blocks to spiritual clarity are not external, but rather internal. The mental clutter, the false beliefs, and the opinions that saturate our awareness. They shut the door to the quiet voice of spirit, which is always guiding us from the center of our being. True True listening requires us to quiet the mind, the intellect, and enter the inner sanctuary where divine intelligence resides, in our heart and in our soul. We know in Science of Mind the phrase, be still and know. When we align our attention with divine mind and spirit, we begin to hear with the heart, perceiving the eternal truth that has always been present, waiting to be recognized. The practice of becoming isn't a single formal technique. It's more like a way of living. At its core, it means relating to yourself and life as something unfolding rather than something fixed that you have to figure out once and for all. Becoming is tied to the idea that life is always expressing itself through you. You're not a finished project. You're a point of emergence for something greater. Ernest Holmes wrote this: spiritual experience comes in the stillness of the soul when the outer voice is quiet. It is a quickening of the inner being to an eternal reality. So silence is an active teacher. It carries us beyond mental and emotional noise into the soul's deeper listening. It becomes a sanctuary, free of distractions, fears, and masks, a sacred space where only presence is felt. Here, intuition, divine guidance, and deep wisdom emerge. Silence teaches us to be present, to observe without interference, and to feel without judgment. In that space of stillness, the mind quiets, the heart expands, and the soul speaks. Many spiritual traditions recognize the power of silence as a pathway to truth. Practicing silence helps us release conditioning, recognizing inner patterns, and opens us up to higher guidance. And in this way, silence is not passive, but a dynamic teacher that reveals who we truly are. As Gordon Hempton said, silence is not the absence of sound, but the presence of everything. In Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life, Ernest Holmes wrote this: to enter the silence is to quiet our minds and enter that place of non-movement. To be still and know that I am God is to enter the sanctuary of one's own consciousness. This is a story from the book Awakening by Mark Nepo. He said, in studying yoga, teachers of all traditions will advise students to be still after certain positions in order to feel the benefit of the pose. This is a great practice for all of life. In countless ways, we work so hard to get there, only to bypass feeling the deep rewards of inhabiting the space when we arrive. This is especially true in how we touch each other. We are often so preoccupied with the next move, or if there will be a next move, that we seldom feel the deep rewards of simply holding each other. By treating each moment of touch as a consumption in itself, we can practice feeling eternity. And Eckhart Tolle wrote this: silence is where creativity and solutions to problems are found. Becoming still allows us to access that deeper intelligence. So the inner stillness helps us to discern the truth. Stillness, distinct from silence, is a state of being. Inner stillness allows us to access a level of clarity that exists beyond conditioned thought. When we learn to be at peace with ourselves, mental noise, automatic reactions, and overwhelming emotions have less power and begin to dissolve. From this serene place, a clear perception arises, one not filtered by fear or personal desire. From here, we can recognize what is real, what is authentic and aligned with our essential being. In this serenity, intuition grows stronger, judgments soften, and the soul's natural wisdom finds room to express itself. Instead of asking, "Who am I?" as a fixed label, the question becomes, "What is trying to emerge through me now?" You stop clinging to past definitions and allow new qualities, new insights, and new desires to take shape. You are not becoming something other than yourself. You are becoming more fully what you already are in essence. And that's the paradox. Becoming isn't about adding, it's about revealing. Morgan Freeman said this: learning how to be still, to really be still and let life happen, that stillness becomes a radiance. So this practice of becoming begins by listening beyond the noise that surrounds us. This week's invitation is to listen, not with the physical ears, but with the ears of the heart and the soul. Step into silence and find that stillness within that reveals the divinity we truly are. This week, explore the practice of silent meditation for at least 10 minutes each day. If this is already a habit for you, gently extend your time and ask yourself, what truth has been revealed to me only in silence? And I'll leave you with this final quote. I want to stop transforming and just start being. And that leads us to our affirmation of the week. Today, I recognize the voice of truth within my inner silence. So now it's time for the news and updates at our center. We are continuing to meet at our new location, the Living Room Bookstore and Cafe in Cslpv. And this location is noted on our website. Also, we will be meeting inside in the air conditioning during the summer months, whereas right now we are meeting outside in the patio. However, it does have a cover over the top of us, so it's not too hot in the sun. If you are interested in learning more about the Science of Mind teaching, we do offer courses via Zoom as well as in person. So connect with me to find out the details. And there's also a survey on our website for input on your ideas that you would like to see for upcoming courses, workshops, classes. So please check that out and let me know so we can plan dates for those. If you would like to have a one-on-one connection for spiritual mind treatment, affirmative prayer, then please connect with me so we can schedule a time for this as well. And if you would like to commit to being a member of the Center for Spiritual Living for this current year, as membership is renewed annually, or if you would like to be on our board of trustees, please contact me so you can be sent the current form. Our annual general meeting will be held on Saturday, April 25th at 10 a.m. Pacific, and everyone is welcome, but you must be a member to vote. And the link is on the landing page of our website. I'd also like to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube page or our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. And let me know if you would like to receive our weekly talk through Substack. And now it's time for mindfully giving and financial support of our spiritual home. We rely on your support to continue our center here in Vierta so that we can continue offering this powerful teaching of the science of mind. We bless the gifts that you give. Every donation is greatly appreciated. Donations can be made using PayPal or Tithely through our website, www.cslpv.org, and you'll find the donate buttons on both the landing page as well as on the top of the page where you find the weekly talks. Alternatively, you can still send in a paper check by addressing it to CSLPV number 403 2125 Birch Road, Kelowna, BC, V1Y8N1. And now please join me in our offertory affirmation. I know that my giving blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give and receive. I do give eternal thanks for the abundance that is mine to share. So thank you for coming and sharing this time together. And let's continue practicing peace. We can each be a force for peace and nonviolence. Our words and our actions create ripples of peace all around us and beyond. Peaceful living includes acting with kindness, compassion, and consideration. It also includes standing up against injustice. And more than ever, we need to stand for peace today and each day. So hug your friends, your neighbors, your loved ones. And hopefully we will see you on Saturday at our Zoom meeting. In the meantime, peace and blessings to all. Namaste.